Hello, good morning. Oh, Mandy. Right there. Lovely day. Good morning. Yeah, not too bad. I met a bit earlier today, so I thought I'd go for a little walk via the market. I don't know how long we'll get down the market, but I thought we'd head down that way. Morning, Martin. Trying to see. Hang on. Can't see there. Oh, Rasheen. Sat outside waiting for your transfer. All right. All right. I'm going to turn the camera this way because we're going to walk down to the market now. Let's check the road. Yeah. Make sure we don't get run over. So. Head across here. Hi there. Hopefully I haven't missed too much. Hang on. I'm going to have to go this way. Get pushing all the bins here. I say Benidorm's always so clean. Right, we're here where the exchange rate normally is. It's 35 degrees today, it's saying. Yeah, I thought I'd have a quick look down the market. This is where I normally take the temperature in the morning, first thing. Yeah, it's going to be, it's 11:01, so it's 35. And the cigarette shop is open. It's 1:14 on the exchange rate. So we got it live today. Hi there. Tony Roma's, yeah. I'm glad we got some people in here with a sense of humour. Right, just away from where we are, look. Rent is very cheap. Cheaper than the UK. 12th man. There's the 12th man over there. You can even charge your cars up here, look. Free of charge. Well, you just pay your parking fee, that's all. No, I didn't. No, it's free. So you can charge your car up for nothing. That's not bad. I said rent is very cheap. You're talking about 350 euros upwards a month. That's if you're here long term, but you've got to be here long term for that. So there we go, Lemp's man over there. Where you get a nice breakfast. Aromas is a good place. There's loads of places, to be honest. There's a nice little place down here as well. It's very good. There's so many different places, you've just got to go and have a look around. I don't normally go out and get a breakfast because I'm normally have breakfast at home. So there's the swimming pool for the Dynastic Hotel there. And you can see that there's quite a lot of people already out using in the sun. Because that's the Hotel Dynastic there. Hi there, yep. I don't know where everybody's gone. We've got a bit of flamenco music. Proper Spanish music there. Can you show the winning post? Not today. Not on the way to work, no. Although we might, you never know, we might see it. Just depends whether I end up going that way or not. But I have shown the winning post loads of times. It's on the YouTube channel. If you watch the lives that I've recorded. Here we are at the Mad Monk. There's the Sol Pelicanos from the other side there, look. That's the Solana there from the other side. A different view. September is beautiful. I think you can choose what you want with the hotels. You have to have a look online. I don't book hotels because I live here. I don't only go by what people know. But here's the Mad Monk. Loads of jobs if you've got your paperwork. Again, if you're part of Europe, then you're okay. But if you're not in Europe, then I'm afraid it's a bit more difficult. Oh, there's Amigos over there as well. Didn't realise that. Sandon Hotel. Never heard of Sandon Hotel. Sandos. There's Sandos Suites. Sandos Monaco. Good morning. Himalos 22, if you can see it. No, I can't see it at the moment. There's blind. There's a big building in the way here. What we can see is we can see the Rosamar. There's the Rosamar Hotel. There's the Calypso, just here, and there is the Flash. And just behind here, where all these palm trees are, that's the swimming pool area for the Sol Pelicanos, the Solana, where all the filming was done. Morning, Carrie. Alpha Apartments at the Western Benidorm. Oh dear. I didn't know that. I've never stayed there. I've never heard of anybody else staying there yet. I've heard of people saying it. Right, we can see Himalos number 2 here now. There's Himalos, there's Amelia, there's this Flamingo Oasis just there as well. So there's Himalos 22, number 2. And there's Himalos 22, number 1 as well. They are right next to each other. But we're heading down to the market, so we can see a bit of market. Hi, Sharon. The Miss Benidorm so bad. And of course, here is the famous swimming pool. I don't know if we can see much through the gap. Probably can't see a lot at the moment. Sandos Monaco, it's not far from here. Oh look, we can see a bit through here. Here, this is where they filmed the actual TV series. The actual swimming pool. There's the bar there, look. There's Mateo's bar. Hi there. Yep, so Mateo's bar there, just here. You can see a little bit through there. So that's the Solana swimming pool. That's where they did all the filming. All the trees are dying off here, so you can't see a lot in there, but hi there. See you tomorrow. That'll be good. Who's that? I'm a day off tomorrow, Jem, but I'll be around somewhere. Hang on, I'll give you a follow so you can message me then. There we go. Yeah, so that's where the swimming pool is. There's the fountain. I don't know if you can see anything through there or not. You can see the bar again there. So that's it. Right. Did say this was a market walk. Yeah, I got a Galaxy S7 Edge. That's what I'm using. It's a good little phone. Looking dodgy with your grunter. How do you mean looking dodgy with your camera? Right, let's head over. Somebody's dropped some aloe vera plants there. I don't know why. Your hotel's near Newtown, but you'll be coming to Old Town all the time. Yeah. Oh, the Old Town is lovely. Where are these people going to go? Thanks for the follow. We are heading up to the market. The market's only just up ahead here now. We might have a little bit of a chance to have a little walk around some of it before we head off to work. Your stepson's on holiday with his mum. All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Like I said, we're just... can you show Ambassador 2? I don't know if I can or not. I think I can show some of it. I will this evening when I come home from work. But we're going a different way because I'm heading towards the market, trying to show something different for a change. Because I'm always showing there. If you want to see it, it's every time I go home. Oh, there's the ambassador. There we go. There's the ambassador 1. That's ambassador 1 just there, and ambassador 2 is just there. They're both right next to each other. So there's the ambassador. Oh, I've been here since December 2016. Quite a few years now. Yes, I'm going to the outdoor market just a little bit. Is Benidorm TV series based on the place? No, not really. It's just they filmed in 1 or 2 little places and called it Benidorm. You see the Helios over there. Helios 26 there. There's Helios 26 there. But let's motor on, or else I won't have time to see it all. Yeah, we'll be going past the Helios. We'll be going right next to the Helios, I expect. I might even go up round the Rio Park today and go that way across. Different. As if I'm okay. Claymore Apartments are that way as well, yep. I believe. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but I know they're up that way somewhere. What can I see? Not a lot really, except the market up ahead. Benidorm. That's where we are. We're in Benidorm. We're heading up to the Sunday market, which is just up ahead. I'm nearly there now. Yeah, walking up to the market. Been here a week, going out tomorrow. Anywhere to recommend to eat? Well, if you like Indian, the curry leaf, which is right down the end of the Mediterranean, the Levante end. If you're up near the Red Line too, you've got the China Gardens, like Chinese. Tony Roma's? No, not Tony Roma's. Definitely not Tony Roma's. You can give it a try. The food is probably okay, but you depends if you're prepared to wait a long time. Give it a try. But we had a bit of a bad experience there. If you look back through my videos a couple of days ago. Oui, je parle français un petit peu. I can't remember now because my Spanish is taken over. I lived in France for 8 years. If you speak to me in French, I can understand it, but I can't remember the words because I've been learning Spanish. You need to be back. Good morning. We're up to the market now. Nearly up to the Sunday market. Thanks for the follow. I go live every day here in Benidorm, at least twice a day. We even have I do evening chats, like last night where we just sat and chilled and talked about everything. You're in Benidorm now? Anywhere near me? Oh, it's one of my favourite songs, played by the panpipes. Here we go. Pontiedi Beach, alright. He's actually playing that as well. I can see that. He's actually playing that. What's that, Duet Master? I cannot see all the chats when I'm walking. You don't need to be like that. I will try and answer them. Just keep putting them up. What is it, Duet Master? What is it you want to say? If I miss any chats, just stick them in one of my videos because there's so many people on here that I can't see all the chats as I'm walking. Because I have to walk. I can't be reading the screen all the time, sorry, but I do try. So where are you? What is your comment? I'm staying to watch now. Thank you, Florent. How easy is it to get a job? I don't know if I'm going to go through the market. Probably around a bit, some of it. I got time. I'm just waiting for this person to. Right, you should have replied by now. I've given you a chance as well. I have stopped and waited just to read the chat for you, but I can't stay here all day because I'm walking to work. Some of us have to work, unfortunately. Right. You've just arrived at... All right, Neil, that's good. Like I said, if I do miss any chats and there's a question you need answered, just stick it in one of my... It's only the Brits that are rude. Well, we have got one rude one on here, who was desperate to get my attention, and then when he's got it, he looks like a real dump. Ah, right. Is that what you wanted to say? Oh, well, you ain't got to stay here. But thanks for adding to me, chat. So, all chat is good. If it looks like a real dump, well, what does your place look like? Well, show us what your place looks like before you make a comment. You cannot make a comment without proving what you're trying to say. I was too busy up through there. You have to be fair. You have to explain yourself. You can't just say these stupid comments and not explain, because you only make yourself look an idiot, which is what you've done so far. Right, yes, the market is on Wednesdays and Sundays. Yeah, you can't just make stupid comments. You have to back them up with proper things. No. Attention seeking, that's it. There you go. See, another one there, look. Robert. Isn't every city full of those? It's no worse here than anywhere else. But you've got these stupid ideas. Again, you make yourself look silly when you say all these things, because everybody else knows the truth. And you're the only one that doesn't. Or, well, you and a few others. But again, thank you for adding to the chat. Boosting a few more people to come in and see how brilliant this place is. Thank you. Junk everywhere, see? Thank you again. It's nice to see that we got loads of junk here that's I love it when you people come on and you say all these silly things. It makes me laugh. It really does. Wolverhampton, a little bit different. There's Sandos Suites there, by the way. Rio Park is just through there. There's the Rio Park. There's the Rio Park, just up there. Got time for a quick look through here, but no, I haven't heard of anybody getting murdered. Has that happened over there again recently? You'll be back in October, that's good. Oops, I was just looking to see if I missed my friend's stall. You still need to wear masks. No, only in a occasional pharmacy and on the bus. The buses and the pharmacies, medical centres, the only places you need to wear them. You might make it to Old Town tonight. I'll be there till 7. I'll be there until 7. This is in the new town. It's in the new town. Sandos Suites, yeah, there it is. It's the TUI Hotel. I can't show you a little too much because I've got to get a bit of a move on to go to work. It's a pity that I'm always working on a Wednesday and a Sunday. I'd get more time here then if I wasn't. What are pea men? They're people that put pea under 3 different pots and you have to guess which one They move them about and you have to guess which one it is. But you won't win. If you do win, they'll make sure you don't. Is there a quiet season? Well, not really. It's quieter during the winter, of course, because you know, we only get the sunshine, hot sunshine during the day, and it's chilly at night. You need some decent arthritis relief. Yeah, it was certainly good for that year. Certainly get plenty of relief. We're chilling in our room since all right. Wendy, well, you can see where I am down at the Sunday market. I don't know, it's quite full today. Yeah, that really, when you're watching the P-men, you do get a few pickpockets. That's what they're doing, they're trying to do, really.
That's very nice.
Yeah, they sell just about everything here, what you want. Don't forget to haggle with them as well. They don't like me saying that, but you can haggle. Don't pay the price that is shown. So, I'm missing a few of the chats, sorry, because I'm having to read. Of course it's sunny in the winter. You want to look back through my TikToks, you'll find that we had 28, 29 degrees in January. It's really hot and sunny. Oh, there she is.
Nice bag. Sushi.
Afternoon, yeah. I meant to give you a shout and say I'd be calling around just in case you was bringing me. Hey? Yeah, I know. I kept forgetting about it. Nancy's home now. No. Oh, I'll have to get Nancy. We'll pop over, pick it up. So I'm day off next couple of days. I don't know what's happening with you, but give me a message if you've got time, and we'll pop over. I've got to get a bit of shopping as well, so I'll call in Mercadon on the way home now. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I've been quite busy doing this and everything, and got some other things happening in the beginning of August as well, which I'll talk about if I won't, but I'm on live because I've got 400 people on here. So yeah. Anyway, when you come to the market, guys, this is the place to go to get all your pain relief just while you're here. It's my friend Sharon. She's got this place. You've got Cindelor, which gets rid of your pain. You've got all the different creams for your feet and your face and your legs and everything. You've got After Sun as well, aloe vera After Sun. You've got extra relief with the Cindelor. It's like a roll-on. It's a roll-on pain relief. Brilliant stuff it is. So when you come to the market, come along here and see Sharon. Oh, and you're selling stuff here as well now? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So they've reduced it down a bit, have they? So, right. I'll see you later. I'm walking to work, so. Because I'm always working on Wednesdays and Sundays, that's the problem. So, just because I managed to get out a bit earlier today, I thought I'd come down and have a look. So. All right, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye. Good stuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah, my friend Sharon, she sells all those pain gels. They're very good there. I'm going the wrong way here. I'm going against the crowd. I used to work there on that stall with her. It's near the cafe caravan if you need to go. It's Rose C. That's how you find her. She's the one who has found my St. Christopher when I was doing some jobs around her house. She's the lady whose bush I trim every so often. If you've heard of me trimming bushes, ladies' bushes, that's the one whose bush I trim. Yes, that's the one. Sharon. Oh, nice pairs of sunglasses here for $5. $5 for your sunglasses here, all different types. Right, what time? What's all the laughing emojis again for? I haven't seen them for a little while. What's wrong with trimming a lady's bush? Or two? I trim the bush out her front side and I trim her bush out her back side as well. Because what's happening on the beach? Oh yes, apparently Danny was watching afterwards, and that fracas afterwards, they didn't take anybody away on the stretcher. Danny said they didn't take anybody away on the stretcher, and the ambulances all went off. They took the tent down, so it seems like whatever happened, the person survived. So that was good news. I meant to say that. So yes, that thing we saw yesterday, Danny is quite certain that the person survived from whatever it was. So all those good vibes that we sent must have worked, because we did send them over. So maybe it was us that helped them. I can tell you that the power of the mind is amazing. We are able to do things like that. Maybe it was us. What happened yesterday? Somebody, something must have happened, because we had ambulance there. The lifeguard was there on the police boat, and they put a tent up, and it looks like, they were trying to save someone. They were there for quite a while, a long time, and because they were there such a long time, I said there must be a big problem, so let's see if we could send some good vibes and some help over. And I think one or two people might have done it, and whether it was us or not, you never know. I don't knock anything until it's disproven. Where is this market? We're going to see now. I'm going to have to make a move and head towards work, because I've got to get to work on time, and I'm walking today. I'm not catching the bus, so we're going to be walking past a few places, and you'll see where we are then. So that's the market, a little bit of it. We'll try and cover it a bit more one day, if I manage to get an early night and then come out. It is a good sized market. I work in the old town, right over, sort of quite away from here. But we are here. It's a massive, great big car park, empty car park normally. But you can see it goes all the way up to the back up there. That's the length of it that way. And you can see down this way, it goes all the way down there, and there's quite a few rows. Row C is the one where my friend works, if you want to go and see Sharon. So that's it. How far it take to walk? Whereabouts are you coming from? Because just up there is the Benidorm Palace. I can see the Benidorm Palace from here, look. That's the back of it. Right there, that there. So that gives you some idea. The Melia, the Flamingo Oasis are all up to the right up here. Playmar. I don't know if we go past them or not. I've got to go on a route to work. If we do pass them, you're lucky. But I haven't got time. What I'm going to do one day is to hire one of those little scooters and go around all the hotels that are on the outskirts. All the ones that I don't normally get to, so that I can try and get to them all. And we'll do a live, we'll go and find them, stop, have a video, or go live on the scooter running around. But we got the Pueblo Hotel here, because the market is called the Pueblo Market, named after the Pueblo Hotel, or vice versa. I can see Rio Park up through there. That's Rio Park. So, yeah, that's Rio Park up through there. So, the Playa Mar, the Alpha apartments are all there. The Era Park, Not the Era Park. Primavera Loy is just here. That's the Primavera Loy just there. Hang on, what's that? You love Benidorm, yeah. What's on the left? Well, we've got the Helios here, look. Hang on, there's the Helios. That's the sort of back end of the Helios Hotel. Just down there is the Ambassador Hotel. This is an apartment block here, and I keep forgetting the names of them. We can just see the Helios 26, one of them there, and the other one just starting up here. There's the Helios 26 buildings. We can see Aqualandia from here, look. There are, if you look up there to the left of those trees, you can just see just below the trees, where's my finger? There's Aqualandia there, look. You can just see some of the rides and that up there. So that's Aqualandia. Up through there. Just landed on the transfer bus. Have a fab day. Hopefully, if you're out and about. Oh, we can just see the back end of Ambassador Playa 2 there. That there little row of pink there. That's Ambassador Playa 2. But we've got, like I said, we've got the Pueblo here. And we've got the Venus just in front here as well. And the Arcos Gold I could just see coming into view. Now then, time. No, I think another day I'll go up there when I've got the scooter. There's the Arcos Gold here. That's the colourful one, the new one. The Presidente just here. So you're not far from the market when you're in those hotels. Look. Just to give you an idea, the back of the Don Pancho as well there, look. There's the Don Pancho. That bit up there. Finistrat, no, we're not. We're the other side. Too crazy. Too crazy. I can shout out when I see the words, yes, but I can't see all of them. Coming over for a few days next week, staying at the Perla. All right. Yep, market day. We've just come from the market, just around the corner there. But can I see any more hotels from here? Oh, I can see the Regente Hotel up through there. That's the Regente. So it gives you some idea where we are. Look, that there white building there, that's the Regente Hotel. That's just behind there is where I live. That's where I've just come from. Why have I got to go down to Broadway? There's nothing out there at the moment. The Rossamar is just here. I've got to go to work. That's where I've got to go. I've got to go on the route that's best for me to go to work. If we pass any places that you want on the way, then you'll be lucky. But Broadway will probably be tonight on the way home from work. We normally pass Broadway on the way home if we go along some of the beach. But of course, during the daytime, the nightclubs are all not many people there. Trying to get inside this woman, and she's ambulance. You say El Campeo. It's a lovely place, El Campeo. This is Pueblo Hotel. As you can see, it goes up and up and up and up. That's the Hotel Pueblo with all the cactuses outside. Benidorm, Spain. That's where we are. So we're going to go this way for a change. 2-for-1 drinks. I don't know. There's lots of places that are 2-for-1 drinks. You can see the Calypso from here. There's the Hotel Calypso there, look. You're going past Rio Park. We'll be going past near Rio Park. We've already seen it. I've already pointed it out. In fact, there it is now, look. There's the Rio Park. Right up there, look. You can just see the top of it through there. That's the Rio Park there. So that gives you an idea of how far from the market it is. Not very far. Rio Park is quite a pretty well placed hotel. Right. Any areas I wouldn't be keen on staying? No, not really. I'd stay anywhere. They're all pretty good. There's areas that I might prefer staying, but there's no areas I wouldn't stay. I'd go in everywhere. I'd like a hotel right on the beach. Poniente, really, because Poniente, there's no rocks out in front. The Poniente beach is fabulous. Or right close to Malpaz Beach. We're going to go up this way before. We haven't done this bit for a long time. In fact, I don't know if we have done this bit before. Live. Benidorm Palace is a brilliant night out, yep. We're coming up to Buddy's Bar. Anybody been to Buddy's Bar before? If you've been to Buddy's Bar, I can see the sign. It's right. No, that's the Venus. They've refurbished this part of the Venus. They've refurbished this part. So if you're staying in the Venus, make sure you get to stay in this bit. It's all been redone. There's the Orange is there somewhere behind, I think. Oh, that's not the Orange. That's the apartment block down there. The Orange is there somewhere. I'm trying to think. Oh, we'll see the Orange in a minute. Oh, this is the Pueblo Hotel pool. Looks quite nice in here. It's quite big. If you can see that. This is the Pueblo. Lots of sun loungers, loads of sun loungers, and shaded areas and all. So yeah, that looks quite nice there. Part of the Pueblo. We are in Benidorm on the left further down. It's salt water. What's wrong with that? As long as they don't put too much salt in, it's okay. They use salt water because it stops them from going green. There's the Orange Hotel. That's the Hotel Orange just there. So is the president. Yeah, they use it because it stops the pools going green. If you use, you've got to put so much, because it's such a high temperature here. If you go with the, would use an ordinary. I'm trying to think now. Forget what it's called now. It'll go green. You cannot. It's basically difficult to do it without being salt water. Yeah, the chlorine. You'll have too much chlorine else. You'd have to put so much chlorine in that your eyes would be stinging all the time. So it's better to have, honestly, it is better to have salt water. That's 11:36. Down through there, that's the square. That's the painted road of the square there. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. My brain is, I've been up early this morning. I should be absolutely struggling to get home tonight, I expect. But there's the square, and it goes right down to the sea, as you can see. Beach down at the other end. Good morning, sunshine. How much is a big breakfast now? €7.5 in Antibells. And if you eat it all within 20 minutes, you can get it for free. €7.50. If you have a look on, I think it's on my Facebook page, isn't it? Have a look on my Facebook page. If you're not a member, join up. We put lots of information on there. Right, just up there, you've got New Life Pub. You've got Tommy's Bar. You've got the other one up there as well. Do you sell mocktails? No, not well. If Mariana's on, Mariana, she likes to do the cocktails, but I can't. I'm no good at them. So there's Palm Courts up there. Palm Court, the blue one there. That's Palm Court there. What, Facebook? Everything's Benidorm TikTok Guide. Facebook, YouTube, even Instagram. Everything's Benidorm TikTok Guide. Yeah, Tommy's is a good bar, yeah. Yeah, I work here. So let's carry on up a bit further before we go down again. So that's Buddy's Bar. It's open from 3 p.m. every day. Yeah, work right up the end. Golden last. Yeah, I never fancied going in there. I've heard it's good, but it's sort of a little bit out the way from where I live, so I don't tend to get there. Just a little bit out of the way. Triomar, information apartments here, Triomar. Has it improved much since they left the pastas? Don't know what you mean. Yes, I've been in the Hotel Mediterranean. I've eaten in there. I've even used the swimming pool, thanks to Susan and Larry. There's loads of good bars. Chinese, yes. You're coming over today? Oh, we should see you soon then. Emma, it's pretty warm. But I'm melting again. We're coming up to... Where are we coming up to? I'm trying to think now. Change of money. Well, of course everything's improved. It's much better. Chino, I've never been in there. Like I said, there's so many bars and restaurants, you just cannot go to them all. You need to be here for hundreds of years. You know, I've been here nearly 6 years and I still don't, I haven't been in all of them. Yeah, I know what they mean. Right, we can see the Castilla Hotel up there. We're just about to see the Rio Park. Rio Park is just up there on the left. I haven't quite got time to go up there. Not really. You got the Caballo Blanco, which is Caballo Oro, which is a golden horse. Up that way, you've got the duty-free bar. You've got the Titanic bar. You've got Wookiee Hollow 2. Just here, I forget the name of this one. Right, let's have a little look. Shall we go up this way a bit? We haven't been up this way for a long time. We're at the back, one of the back roads of Benidorm. Seeing a few of the different places. If you've never been up this way before, then you can see whether it's worth coming up here or not. My mate used to have the roundabout here, magic roundabout, but he's gone again. Did all that work doing it up, and now it's a pizzeria. Spent all that money doing it up. Crazy. Hope he did all right out of it. I haven't heard from him since, actually. Here it is now. This is the 5446 Soul Bar and Cabaret Lounge. So this is the ska dance. Monday it's going to be closed for a few days. You had to go back to the UK. Alright, so from Monday it's going to be closed for a few days. This is the home of the 3 before 8. Here we go. Cuckoo is a good China cuckoo, yeah. Cooked chicken, probably. Ah, yes, down at that's down on the next street down, next past the Rose and Crown. The Rose and Crown here, another one that's Melos 2 here. Melos 2, I mean. Right. Somebody said about some of these bars here. But this is what used to be the magic roundabout, Benidorm. That's where we are, would you believe? We are in Benidorm. Oh, we was here a couple of days ago, weren't we? Because this place is being featured on the TV show, isn't it? Is it this one? No, it isn't. No, Scarlet's. Oh no, it's next street down. I get mixed up here sometimes. Up here is the Northern Ireland Supporters Bar. They used to be owned by Jim McDonald. I don't know if he's still there. That's his stage name, obviously, Jim McDonald. Here's a Japanese sushi bar. Brand new. Home Sushi. You've been in the Soul Bar. All right. Yep, Northern Ireland bar still open. Just up there. It's all covered in now because it used to be open. It used to be all open, this did. Now it's a sushi bar, so yep. That's the yellow brick road. Just the other side is the Rio Park. Rio Park's up through there. Mont Park is right down the other right. 114 it was shown today. It's gone down a bit. Right, we're going to go down the yellow brick road. We're going to go down this bit. Sinatra's depends. There's Sinatra's Premium that's open, but Sinatra's A Touch of Class is still closed. This is the yellow brick road. This is the only one that you've got to be careful of at night, really, if you're on your own. Winnie's is in here, look. Winnie's bar. Got a few little bars down through here. The Humber Pilot is here somewhere. Northern Ireland bar is amazing. All right, let's back up. We just saw that. There's the Humber Pilot is just here somewhere. There it is. What's happened in there? It's all looking a bit close up here. Charity shop's empty. That's the trouble. There's not been enough people out here to keep it going. You're in Benidorm. How far is the beach? Well, there's another more than 5-minute walk. It's probably a 10-minute walk. What time is it? You work? I got an hour and a quarter to get to work. Hour and 15 to get to work. I should get there okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be any problem. Where are we to? What I think now. We're near. Oh, the Mary Ciel apartments are just here. Look, start of the strip. Just cross over. Just up to my right is the Ibrox. Ibrox bar is up there. Just in here. There's the Ibrox. I work in Collier's Bar in the Old Town. The Hoya. Somebody said about the Hoya Hotel. We might be able to see it from here. It's up the back here somewhere. One of these up here. I'm not sure which one, but it is one of those up there. The Hoya. Right, we'll continue on down the yellow brick road. Yeah, I'm going to work. Just looking for 7th of August. Prices are not bad. No, you've got to keep checking every day because the prices do change. You might look one day and you think, Christ, that's too expensive. But a couple of days later, you have a look and it's okay. Oh, looks like some eggs here. First time I've noticed the eggs there. Under the tree by the Mary Ciel apartments. Where we were the other day. Just recently. We're hiding in the shade. Nice little pool. Little bar over there as well. So yeah, Mary Ciel apartments just here. Dinosaur eggs, yeah. Edmar. I don't know where they are. You'll have to have a look on Google Maps. Put it in there. Yeah, I'll go to Altea. I'll be going there tomorrow or Tuesday, I expect. Or near there. I go to Albeer because that's where I get me shopping. Yeah, and of course the terrace bar here in the Rockstar is part of the Miller's Stag and Hen. So if you're on the Miller's Stag and Hen do, they use that terrace up the top there for making cocktails and all sorts of things. This is the Rockstar, the start of the strip. We'll be walking down here tonight, by the way, as long as everything's okay. That's the plan. I should be walking down the strip tonight, and it starts just here. Oh, we might be able to see the winning post from here. Somebody asked about the winning post. I said I wasn't sure, but the winning post is just down there. You can see the winning post now. There it is. Winning post is right there. That's the winning post. They do fishing trips from Altea, do they? I don't know. I don't know about the fishing trips. I haven't had time to have a look, but that's the strip during the daytime. Doesn't look very much during the daytime, does it? Without all the lights flashing. Right down the end, I can just about see the Solana, the Sol Pelicanos. Right down the very end, there's the Orcas right next to it. There's the Orcas and the Sol Pelicanos right down there. Morgan Tavern right down the end. No, we can't see the Melia from here. I don't think. Just gonna have a look through. You never know. No, can't see the Melia from here. But yeah, so that's where we are. It's a nice bus ride to Altea, yeah. See, 2 and 4. Right, let's go down the next street. Oh, look. Let's go down this street here. Because we haven't done the street very much. The main street. So this makes your Sunday currently at home with tonsillitis. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm glad that we're able to help out. Very good, thank you. The Flamingo Oasis, it's right down... It's probably a good 10 to 15 minute walk easily. Some nice little pool here for the apartments here. Look. Never noticed a pool here before. But these apartments have got a nice little pool. So let's go straight down to the beach now and then walk up. I'm going to be knackered by the time I get to work today. Hopefully I'll be have enough energy to walk home tonight. They got a wimpy. Where? Temperatures are very hot. That's all I can say. We might see a gauge down here in a minute, but all I can say is they're very hot at the moment. What time is it? 11:51. So we're not doing too badly for time. Let's cross over here. Here's that lovely place just here, look. Tony Roma's, yeah. You can go there at your own peril. At your own peril you can go there. Look at a couple of my videos, they've gone to 10,000 people have seen each one. So poor old Tony Roma's, yes, you'll find it better now because not many people's going to go there after they've seen the review we put up. They're not cheap either. It used to look like posh in there, but now, if you look, it's a bit like McDonald's. It's just tables. It's looking cleaner today anyway. But it's just tables, just plain tables. It's no comfort, no whatsoever. You know, it's not a posh price anymore, but they're charging posh prices. You know, so you'd expect more. Well, we waited 40 minutes in total. You know, it's definitely not a nice... Alright, they got cushions on the seats and that's about it. But it's... No, we didn't get a chance to have a bad meal. They took 30 minutes and then we asked how long was it going to be. And he said, he went to the kitchen, he come back, he said, oh, another 2 minutes, he said. And And then 10 minutes later, still nothing. So we said, right, we're off. Let's pay for our drinks and we go. So we paid €5.90 for a pint of beer and a bottle of water. And we left. You know, they didn't even say sorry or anything. You know, they just... they're too understaffed, that's the trouble. The staff are stressed out. And of course it shows them when the staff are stressed, they seem to lose their politeness. No, Nancy was well, if you watch her videos, if you want to watch her videos, she gets really upset. They were closed for a staff day out. Oh, right. Well, they must do that every so often because they were certainly stressed out. So here we are out on the beach. We've made it at last. We go from the market to the beach. It's happening everywhere. I know. Right, we're gonna have to get a bit of a move on because I'm a bit further down the beach than I normally am at this time of day. So see the jet skis hammered along outside there on the distance. Don't know if you can see the jet skis out there. There's a platform as well. Like I said, I don't know what the platform is about, but got back last night. All right, Emma. What happened to the beach? Yes, there is news. Danny said that they didn't take anybody away in the stretcher. The medics went back to the ambulance without anybody in it to take anybody in it. So it's good news by the looks of it. Never took no bodies away. Oh, there's the advert again. We saw it Poniente yesterday. I haven't seen them for a long time. The old aeroplanes going along. Where's the two? There. Right. So yes, it looks like it was good news for yesterday. Right. Now I'm struggling to see the screen and I'm melting. Whew. Melting quite a bit. But apparently tomorrow we got warnings of up to 42 degrees. And inland they're saying 45. There's one spot inland, so they've given it a red warning for tomorrow. And we're on an amber warning here, so be careful when you're here. We're on an amber warning, which amber warning for here is it's quite bad. If you consider that, you know, we're used to sort of 35, 40 degrees. If they're giving us a warning, it's going to be a lot higher than that. Loads of police around, see? Big police presence. It's only Nigel today. Nancy's at home. I'm on my way to work. If you've missed it, we've just missed the market. In fact, oh yes, we're still all right. Yeah, we've been along down to the market today. I've walked all the way today. So today, and I left. How long ago did I leave? So it's taken me an hour to get here. That's not bad. I left home an hour ago, and we've done the market, and we're outside the Symbol. You can tell how beautiful this place is. Thank you very much for following. Hotel Symbol. And look, there's some people in their room, in their pool. Look, there's some people actually using their little pool. Look. Oh, yep, they're actually using their little pool outside. Each of these bottom ones, that's water all the way along here. Hang on, where's my finger? Brian, hi there. There's water all the way along. So if you've got the Hotel Symbol and you have one with its own little pool, you can come in and use it. So they're making use of theirs, which is good. Good. There's a black guy arguing with the police there. I wouldn't argue with the police. God. He's arguing with him there. He's drunk, I think. He's lucky to be able to walk away. He's going to walk past us in a minute. Some people have got a nerve, they have. Is he? Oh no. Is he gone? No, he's gone the other way now. Some people have got a nerve to try and argue with the police. Yeah, you will see lots of police now. Like I said, they're on a big clean-up, I think. They're trying to stop a lot of the rowdyism, a lot of the pickpockets, and the P-men, the drugs. They're trying to cut down on it all. Seems to be a big purge, so that means that it can only get better if they continue that way. We've just been past Tony Roma's. Fabulous place. Not. Well, it might be if they had the right staff, but it's gone downhill since. Although somebody said to me they've been looking at the reviews, and the reviews on the website are terrible as well. So it's not just us. Someone sent me a message and said, "Oh, you want to look at the reviews?" You just read the reviews, and they said that Tony Roma's has got one hell of a bad reputation. Look at that view. Right through there, the island and the trees. And Mahio's for a thing. Your friend's phone was pickpocketed. Yeah, so you've got to have one of these man bags. I've got a bum bag on, but it's around the front. So it's I could call it a dick bag because it's around the front. Two weeks ago. I keep everything in front. Anything that's in my pockets, they can virtually take. Well, not my phone. I got my other phone in this front pocket, but I got my hand over that pocket. But if I'm in amongst an area where I think it could happen, then I'll put the phone inside my front pouch. I'm like a kangaroo. I've got everything in my front pouch. So here is the Sol Costa Blanca. Lovely hotel. The sunbeds, no, they're not free. They're €6 a day each. The sunbeds are €6 each. The sun umbrellas are €6 each. So for 2 sunbeds and an umbrella, it costs you €18 a day. That's why I say go and buy some cheap ones. Go and buy some cheap ones from the Chineses up the back streets. Use them every day. I mean, €18 a day. You know, if you use it for a week, it'll cost you 3 days worth to get the bits you need, and you can use them for nearly twice as long. So, always better to do it that way. Put the phone. Yeah. Good place. So I did think about that, but trouble is every time it vibrates, I'll have a pedo. So we're here at one of the first rock bars. Top tip, yeah. We're at the Daytona. Bit of rock music going on in there. Somebody's tuning up on their guitar. There are live music. Plays all the bars here. Hi Lauren. Yeah, I go in the sea. I do go in the sea, but not as often as I'd like to. If I was retired, I'd be in the sea quite a lot more. But because of work, Oh yes, that's what I'm going to do one day after work. I keep forgetting to bring me swimming trunks on me, because what I intend to do, as soon as I finish work, I'm going to head straight down to the sea. 'Cause it's still quite, the sun is still out and it's still quite good. So, might do that next Wednesday, if I don't get a chance to get down here. It's a bit warm today though. It's probably a 2 or 3 t-shirt weather, unless you got the air conditioning on at work. It's already a 1 t-shirt used up when I get to work. This one will be coming off. Thank you, Rachie. Typical type of work. Work in a bar, serving drink. So I've always got a drink on hand. I've got a nice herbal tea, or a Cornish tea, or a... No, I ain't got the Cornish tea or me other teas on me. I've only got me herbal teas, me manzanilla. So that met you on the beach with Carly. Oh, right. You didn't know since then. Oh, right, okay. No worries. Sam? How did you get that job? Well, I just walked around and I found it. You just go around and ask. You take your curriculum with you, your CV, and you just walk around until you find jobs, or you look on the internet. You don't sit at home and wait for a phone call to say, oh, we're offering you a job. You have to go out and find it and hunt for it. If you want to work, there's jobs available, but you've got to have the paperwork, unfortunately. And if you're not in Europe, then you're going to struggle to get there for at least a year. Time is it? It's, I don't know, 12:05. Oh, we're doing quite well. Oh, we're going to see quite a bit now then. That's a really... I never expected to be here that quick, actually. There you go. It doesn't take long, look. Just over an hour ago, I left home, went along a couple of bits of the market, and passed a few of the hotels, and now we're here. Well, there's 3 police cars parked up here. Down there was all motorbikes. Here's police cars. So, again, that's a good thing to see all these police around. They're here to keep us safe, our protection. I love seeing them around. I know there's going to be no problems then. Or if there is problems, it's sorted out quite quickly. So, but yeah, very busy beach today. So melting here. Yeah, lots and lots of police here protecting us. This is good. Probably keeping away from keeping the eye out for the P-men, I expect. Oh. But beach is quite full up this end, as you can see. Oops. Just realised Lynn is there. Oh. Loads of Lynn's here. Thank you. I can't see who it is. I can't see the writing now. Trying to find a spot where I can show the beach again. Oh, I think we're okay again now. Lots of Lynn's on the beach here. God, that sun is absolutely... You'll be here next week. Be careful, because if you've not been, I know you've had a heat wave back in the UK, but this sun is beating down at the moment. Beaten down really bad. That's probably why there's lots of sunstroke and heat stroke and everything. Prickly heat. Just be careful. Make sure you've got plenty of sun factor 50. You're flying next Sunday. All right. Irish bars. I think you might be in luck. Are we right by the Bowren now? You might be in luck. Not sure if the Bowren is down this way. But there is one. The Bowren is fairly close to here, if it's not this street. It's no, it's the next street down. The Bowren is just a bit that way. Just down there a bit to the left, I think the Bowren is. Because here we've got Tiki. Oof. Up the next street. Is it the next? No, I think we've gone past the Bowren. But all I know is it's red hot here. Oh. This is Tiki Town. Hopefully I can see some of the chat again now. No. Brisbane. Is that Brisbane? No, the Guinness Bar. Hang on. Yeah, I thought I saw Brisbane, Australia. All right. Hi there. The Guinness Bar, yeah. Lived in Calpe. Hopefully heading back soon. That's good. Should go to the water parks. I'd love to get time for to do it. Hi from London. Where am I? We're in Benidorm. This is coming up to the old town. Try to catch up with the chat there now for a minute. Right. It's absolutely melting. I am. I got water. My elbow is turned into a tap now, a dripping tap, and it's dripping quite fast. I could do with. Is it 12:11? I could do with sitting down somewhere. Hang on, I'm gonna have to. My eyes are starting to sting now because I've got sweat going in them. Hang on a sec. You can see how warm it is. Look at, I don't know if you can see it. See my arms glistening here. Look. Just pouring. Literally pouring out my skin. Oops. So yes, there's lots and lots of people here. Yeah, I got to get some. I got water at work. I drink lots and lots of water. Whew. Got a bit of a tan. Yeah, I've been walking along in the sun a bit more. What hospital the Brits go to? Same as anybody else. There's no special hospital. But if you get taken there, they'll take you to the private one because they know you've got health insurance. But if you want to go to the national health one, that one's just as good. In Via Hyosa. How come I don't go to water parks? I don't have time. I'm working. I work 5 days a week. I get 2 days off. I got to go shopping. I got to do all the other chores that I can't do when I'm working because I'm never around. I wish I had time to use up all this. I have to make time to go to the beach. I have to say, right, I'm not going to go shopping this week or something else. I have to cut something else out to be able to go and enjoy myself. Got much cream on? No, I ain't got any on. I can't put it on. If I put on suntan lotion, I don't go brown. My skin's attuned to it now. I just don't stay out in it long enough. That's the trouble anyway. But when I get a day off and I can go out in it, then I do put some cream on. But I'm not out in it long enough. There's Angela. There's Aromas, by the way. That's what we're looking at. Sorry. Aromas Cafe. your cakes. They do look amazing. Let's go and have a look, see what cake she's got today. It's too hot to be sat here, to be honest. They do a fantastic breakfast. Hiya. How are you? Sorry?
Getting ready for our afternoon tea now.
All right, getting ready for afternoon tea. Oh, it's warm, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
It's supposed to be warning again tomorrow. It's what? 34. No, it's supposed to be 42 tomorrow. No, 40 for us and 42 inland. So, oh, you've got afternoon tea reserved here then. There you go. Oh, you're off now. The cakes are amazing. When are you doing the Bailey's cheesecake again? Bailey's and strawberry. Every week?
Probably during the week.
Oh, during the week. I'll have to try and call back and get a slice if I can. Yeah, well, I know Vicky did when she came here. She came here especially for that after she saw it that day. So, right, so yeah, last one. I got 2 days off then. Yeah. You what, sorry?
It's hard working in that heat.
I know. We've got the air conditioning inside up there, so we're okay.
Why, you just make us jealous.
I know.
What is that strange thing you say, air conditioning?
Air conditioning. I don't really like it, but you've got to have it sometimes, unfortunately. We haven't got it at home. We've just got the fans at home. So. But, right, I'm going to shoot off. Enjoy your afternoon.
You too.
All ready for afternoon tea with Angela. See you later. Have a good one. Yep. Of course she is. So it's right here by the Pink House. The Burger King is just here if you want to know where to get here. Look. Burger King. We got Moda 47, which is this pink one. And you've got the other pink one this side as well. So it's between the pink. You have to go. Because this side is the ice cream and it's aromas. There you go, look. And it's right by this big criminal machine here. This is one of the biggest criminals in Benidorm. There's hundreds of these around. Benidorm. This is the biggest criminal we have in Benidorm. This will rob you of €6, €7 when you go to change your money up. If you go to Bank of Sabadell, you only pay €1.80. So don't use these little ATM machines. They're everywhere. They're very convenient, but they're also very expensive. So we're here by the city now. Good tip, yep. I always try and let people know. Oh, the Hilton Bar was further up there, by the way, as well. I forgot the Hilton Bar. So he's featured on YouTube and Facebook, the Hilton Bar. But, oops, I nearly put the camera on the beach then and just realised there's a big Lynn. No way you'd miss that one. Cool. So how long has Angela been in Benidorm? I don't really know, to be honest. She's been there all the time I've known for the last 3 years at least. At least 3 years, if not longer. Look at this. This is what you call a busy beach. Right, we're going to go up through the town, have a look up through the town because I'm going to try and get some shade. So last look at the beach. I need to get some shade. I use Monzo. All right, yeah. There's different ways of doing it. Hello from Kenya. Hi there, Kenya. Yeah, so there we go. That's the last look at the beach. So I'm going to try and get some shade. Yeah, I'm working on my way to work now. Looks like a milk bottle, I know. I'm going to walk along here, look. I am melting, melting, melting. This is where you get your coffee, your Costa coffee. They've got it all changed here now as well. So hopefully they got the coffee still. I could do with sitting under one of those shades now. Greetings from Italy. Hi there. Loving my stream from Jersey. I've been to Jersey. I went there for my honeymoon with my first wife. Stayed in Hotel Metropole. That's where I got my first ever parking ticket as well in Jersey, because I parked on a single yellow line and I didn't realise that that was the same as a double yellow line in England. And I remember it said on the ticket, you can go to the town hall to contest it on a Wednesday at 7 or 7:30 in the evening. And we went along. And I said to the guy, I didn't realise we only parked up to go in the cinema because we went to see The Fly. And he said, you're on your honeymoon? I said, yes. So he got this stamp out and put cancelled all over it. So we never paid a thing. So it was good. We got away with a parking fine. So I got good memories of Jersey. First place I should have paid something like 60 or 80 quid. And I had got it cancelled. Only twice. Twice I done. First time was 32 and a half years. 32 years, first time I got married. I don't want to be married loads of times. So I didn't expect to get married more than once. Hotel Avenida just here. Old Town. I'm from Cornwall. We flew from Plymouth Airport on Bryman Airways for our honeymoon. 1981. 1987, sorry. 1987. I've been here since December 2016. But I've been in Spain since 2015. Hang on a minute. God, this shop, the air conditioning is lovely. I'm keeping the doors open. Ooh. That air conditioning is blowing out through here, lovely. You're watching from Thailand. Oh, you're in the Rio, early September. Being naughty, really. I'm keeping the doors open. You've been married nearly 40 years. I would have been. My divorce came through on her 30th, but that was her choice. Now me and Nancy have been married for 4.5 years. I don't intend to get married again. We should be together forever. Temperature very hot. I don't know, I haven't seen a temperature gauge yet. But the first temperature gauge we will see is the one that's always the lowest. Oh, I'm enjoying all these air conditioning bits here. Hi from Sheffield. It is hot, hot, hot today, definitely. I don't normally stay in the shade. Yeah, I shall drink some water in a minute. I'll buy some water. We'll go shopping. If we're allowed, we'll go shopping. I'll go and get myself a big bottle of water. Fancy going in a supermarket here? Anybody fancy going into a supermarket? Go in the Mercadona. Yeah, a few Brits live here, but not so many as there used to be, thanks to Brexit. Not everybody could extend their stay and stay here, but so there's less Brits here now than there was before. Down to about 5% Brits now, I think. 95% Spanish. You need a visa. If you're going to stay longer than 90 days, yes. Get me a Fanta lemon. Yeah. Ay, okay. Sí, mucho calor hoy, sí. Sí, Angie. It's one of the locals. Even he said it's very hot today. If the locals say it's hot, then you can imagine that it is. Right, quick look at the temperature. Is it on? No, it's not on. Mierda. Sí, yo hablo español. Más o menos perfecto. Pero, yeah, yo hablo español. Necesito cuando tú tienes una esposa no hablo inglés or poco habla inglés. Yeah, that gauge is not on, so we're not going to see the temperature there. I'm round the corner from there right now. All right, you have to come and see us. You got an NIE. If you got your NIE, no. That's the main part. That is the first bit. You should be able to get the rest of it then. If you've still got that, perfect. That will make it a lot easier. You might be lucky. Right, we're trying to head to the supermarket before. And go to the Mercadona, where I normally go. Trying to get Spanish residency, yeah. Keep trying. Yeah, we've been to the market actually. We've been to the market today. That's where we started out. We walked down to the market, then we walked around a few hotels, and then we've ended up here walking to work. So I've walked the whole way to work, which is something I don't normally do. Because I've got a 6-hour stint in front of me. Must be knackered. What's an NIE? It's like a national insurance number. It's like a national insurance number. From that, you get your TIE, which is your like a residency card. Well, it is a residency card. But to get your residency card, you have to have an NIE. I do show inside me work, but I don't go live when I'm in work. But I do show it inside. I've got lots of videos inside as well. You'll have to go and have a look at some of my videos. Go back a way. And then you'll see. To get an NIE, you have to own a property or rent property, and you have to show a contract. So that's what you have to do. I go live all the time, every day. You obviously need to sign up and click that little bell because I'm live every day. If you look back through my videos on YouTube, you'll see that I put them on afterwards. I've got a couple to go up. What will the weather be like when? I miss that. In Spain or anywhere. I'm missing a few things there. Weather in March. Well, this year we had a lot of rain. We can get rain in March. Say, there is a temperature gauge up here. Let's have a quick look. There's a temperature gauge up around the corner here, I know. September is always good. Yep, September can be really hot still. It can also be nice, not too hot. Not like today. Today is a scorcho. 33 it's showing on that sign. If you can see that sign there. 33 degrees. And I've just been walking for 1.5 hours in that temperature. Yeah, we found out that the person, it looks like they survived. Danny said, because Danny was watching. Oh, it's lovely. 12:56? Never. That means I'm late for work. Hope not. Yeah, I'm going to go and get a drink now. Yeah, that clock was wrong. You go work it on it. Water over here. I'm not going to bother with a trolley. The main shop is downstairs, down the escalator there. You grab your thing and go down. But there's a few things up top here that are like pizzas and food, snacks, sandwiches. So, oops. In fact, I could do with a sandwich for in work. No, I've got stuff for work. It's okay. Here's the special tortillas. It's nice and cold here. In the tobacco shop, honestly, there's only tobacconists here. You can only... It's tobacconists. You have to get your... Or else a cigarette machine, but tobacconist is best. You got any water here? No, they ain't got no big bottles of water here. Oops, I'm going to have to go down and get a big bottle of water. So I'm going to have to go down and get one. The air conditioning in here is fantastic. It's really good. I am getting air conditioned all the time here. Right, let's go down. I'm lagging. That's because we're in a 11%. What is that then? That's because we're inside a big building, I suppose. It'll be lagging even more now. I used to. I don't anymore. I stopped. Where's the water too? I think the water is down here. Have we still got a signal? No. Oh, we've got green again. I'm not on Wi-Fi, I'm on data. There's some water right down here somewhere. There's some water too. Just down here somewhere. Can't see where the water is. Got fresh milk here. You're still here, yeah? I can't see where the water is. Ah, right here. Here it is. Yeah, I'm right down underneath. Right, which one do I get? Naval. I'm going to get a couple of these, I think. $69 for a pack. That's 44 cents a litre. That's 32 cents a litre. That's 20 cents a litre. I'll get a couple of these, I think. Now I'm going to work. I've got to be work in less than half an hour, so I'll put it in the fridge when I get to work. So there's more water here, look. I got free water when I get to work as well, so I'm okay there. Do they do 6 pints of milk? No, they don't. They do in 6 separate pint ones, yeah. There's my ham there. It's my favourite. I'll get one of them as well, I think. Hang on. Get one of these. I like my tuna. There we go. Hang on. I've messed up my gimbal now. That's it. They're the same size as the ones upstairs. Yeah, but those upstairs are $1.20 each or something. Oh, what's wrong with this gimbal? There we go. These are 30 cents each, which is dear enough, but oops. Struggling to carry all this now. That's me shopping done for this week. I'll get a shopping bag in a minute. No other way. Where's the gimbal playing up? Hang on. What's going on with my gimbal? Pressing the button there, I think. Gimbal's playing up. Oops, there we go. Let me off them yet. Whoops, dropping everything. Water is wet, so is the tuna fish. Oops. Sí, sí. Cosita, por favor, también.
¿Quiere bolsa?
Sí, por favor.
Cinco con 19. ¿Tiene las 19?
Posible.
A ver si tuviera 20 céntimos.
Sí. Oh, 20, sí. Gracias.
Gracias.
There we go. All done. Right. It's got me water. Yeah. It's about 20 minutes. I'm going to go and have a rest, I think. I'm going to drink some of this water. I might have a cup of coffee up here and save the water for in work, because I shall need lots of water to drink. How much a tuna? €4.40 for 6. For 6 cans. What's my job? Grass is not greener. What grass? There is grass, actually, because they spray the water every night. Right. Which supermarket? That was the Mercadona. And if you come out of Mercadona, then turn right, as we've done. No, we'll go. Where should we go? This way. We'll go this way. This is where I said to you on my video last night, I think. If I put it up, I'll put it up. Thank you, Ruthie. Is that cheap, is it? I don't know. €4.40 for this lot. Look, I'll show you. It's 6 tins, 6 bladders, and it's tuna in Hirasol, which is, I don't know. But yeah, €4.40. Hiya. Oops, hang on. Just having a drink of water. Oh, that's better. Any British supermarkets? Yeah, there's Iceland. You don't have to subscribe to me. You don't have to subscribe. It's just there if you wish to. If you wish to help support and get the extra emojis and everything, that's up to you. If you haven't got to, I'm not asking anybody to subscribe. Just that it's something that TikTok is allowed to happen. Because I've got so many followers, I suppose, or something. That their cheap shop here, that's a very cheap shop for clothes. Curacao sunflower, is it? Yeah, it could be. But cool. This is that leather shop, but I don't think the leather shop is open today. No, it's not. Oh, well, no good coming up to see the leather shop on Sunday. God, I can't say leather. But they sell new suitcases and that here as well. So if you mess up your suitcase and you need another one to go home, we've got loads of different ones here. Your towels. How much are the towels? Costa Blanca towel. How much is that? Doesn't say. Why is there no price on it? It's only a thin towel anyway, that one. That's a bit better one, but no prices on them. So yes, we're coming down that, there's the leather shop that I said about. I've got some fantastic leather goods in here. Even got the old leather boots there, look. Those cowboy boots. Yeehaw! It is a nice leather shop, this one. This is where Nancy got her nice leather handbag from. So, yeah. 6 years. I work in a bar. Well, how long have you lived where you are? What job do you do, Ali? You should put down what you do and how long you've lived there and then ask me what I do. You got a bag from it, broke the second time you used it. Oh, Maxie should take it back. They'll replace it, no problem. You can get cheap designer stuff, yeah. Of course, it's not real. It's all fake, but you know, some of it lasts a long time, some of it doesn't. I am from the West Country, from Cornwall. Show the prices on entry. All right. Well, you tell the people that. It was only the English that actually abided by the rules of Europe, and that's why there were so many problems. France, Germany, Spain, they didn't abide by the rules like the English. It's only the English that tend to go by the rules. Hi from Canada. Yeah, Nancy was okay when I left her. She was sleeping. Well, no, she did wake up to say cheerio. So I'm going to go and sit down. I'm going to get to work very early. If you want to go to where I work, there's Dove Park right down there. We're outside the big pharmacy. And if you turn left and go down here, where I work is just here. Oh, you were home though. Ah, right. Why is all the pubs closed? They don't open till 1 o'clock. A lot of places don't open till 1. Some places don't open till later because everybody's on the beach. There's no point in opening too early. Who's going to be in the bar here when they're down on the beach? Your Northern Soul is open. Best fish and chip shop in Benidorm. Best fish and chips in Benidorm there. We've got Casper's here. I'd say they're very good for burgers and other things. They do an English breakfast. Very cheap as well. Hi there, you alright? Afternoon. Keeping cool? Keeping cool, that's good. Certainly a warm one today out here. So yeah, so you get good food in there. Their breakfast is excellent. So always give them a go with their breakfast. And it's right next door. And if you want to eat, you can sit down in our bar, order it up, and they'll bring it to you here. Right, I'm going to sit down. And the Irish bars, I don't know, there's loads of Scottish bars here in the old town. I bet I'll sit down and you'll open the door. There we are, we've made it. Good time to spare today, 15 minutes. What's the badge next to your name? I don't know, with the one. I don't know what it is, can I see? Oh, because you're a top viewer. Sam, and I'm not following you. Why am I not following you? There we go. Says you're the top viewer, so you're number one. Had a coffee. Are you having Sunday dinner now? No. I should have something when I get home, but now I'm just going to have some water. Can you see the inside of the bar if he opens up quick enough? Yeah. But I've been inside loads of times. You're welcome. Wages are rubbish. But so is everything else, so the rent and everything. Yeah, I'm very thirsty. I've got rid of half of that already. Thank you very much. Yep, we've got that all gone. Is it Collier's that let you request what music you want? He will. If you ask him nicely, he'll put on what you want, yeah. Haircut, I get mine done free. Thank you for that. For our lodger, he's a. Oh, you like the T-shirt? Yeah. Got that on it. It's got it on the back as well. 47 years I spent living in the UK. First 47 years of my life. Oh well, don't matter to it. I did need that, yeah. Thank you very much for that, David. Nice to see you again. Haven't seen you for a while. And Kevin there, yep. So yeah, it says Collier's there, look. You can read that. It's harder now since Brexit to get here, yeah. Much harder. Yeah. Is there anything I missed about UK? Not really, no. Just family and friends. That's all I need. That's all I miss. Quiz on tonight, yep. It's the general knowledge quiz tonight. What was my job? I used to work for a China clay company near Eden Project. One of the biggest companies in the UK. In Cornwall. It does get busy, yeah. And you've got to make life what you want. Yeah, UK is so expensive. It is getting expensive over here as well, but not too much. Still cheap enough because everything else is cheap while it stays on. No, I don't need to tell anybody with this t-shirt on. But nobody's recognised me today on the way to work, which is a shame. So everybody must be order. Well, because Brexit has made it so you can't move over so quick, so easy. What colour? I know. I should have. I got the black one, so you can't see the sweat. You can't see the difference. Didn't Nancy? Of course, I'll have dinner. Yeah. What made me decide to leave the UK? A couple of things, really. My mum and dad weren't treated very well in the hospital. In fact, I'm sure that they had an earlier death because of the bad treatment they had in hospital. So I didn't want to be around for the national health, so-called. 400 in the room, that's one of the reasons. Another is it was such a better life in France when we moved there. Now we got an even better life down here. Yeah. So that's one of the main reasons. I didn't want to be around in old age to suffer the NHS. I'm not saying it's all like it, but unfortunately both my mum and dad were unlucky enough to have the bad time of it. So to look for the offers in the UK, what offers? Some wheat, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, not only when it's available. Yeah, I know. Well, where's all that money that was... Now they pulled out of Europe, all that money was supposed to be spent on the NHS. And they're not doing it, are they? The NHS has gone... In fact, since COVID, they've completely devastated it, I think. And what my sister is having trouble with as well. Healthcare is amazing here. Yeah, I don't think they've saved it, to be honest. Only if you're part of it. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I work here, so I'm just waiting for him to open the door. Another 9 minutes, he'll be out.
Is there any like Irish people talking about it?
Only the Bow Run, which is quite a way down along the beach here.
Or is it across the beach?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only ones I know of.
Okay, mate.
All right. Yeah, we're both fine. Best place for Sunday roast nowhere at the moment. I don't think anybody's doing it. Not around here, they are not, because it's too hot. It's too hot for a Sunday roast. You have the worst healthcare in the world. I don't know. I can't say it's the worst because my uncle got treated really good. I know of many people that have been treated really good, but it's just that, unfortunately, for some reason, my mum and dad both got the wrong end of the stick, and they were both treated really bad, and it made them, affected them a bit quicker. So never too hot for Sunday roast. Well, it is if you're in the kitchen cooking it. You had to pay. I know. And all you can eat places. Yes, the Bamboo. There's one called the Bamboo up near the Hotel Deloy, just up past the Benidorm Palace. It's brilliant. It is. So why would you not a Sunday roast in Spain? I love a Sunday roast. I do love a Sunday roast, and I'll get a Sunday roast just here when they're open again, when they're doing it again. This one here, that's the Northern Soul. They do a fabulous Sunday roast there. In fact, on a Sunday night, when I was doing the night shift, they used to come in with all the spare roast potatoes that they had overdone. It was good. What you doing on my days off? I don't know. Trying to get to the beach. Worked in NHS for 16 years. In the labs and got made redundant, yeah. If you have money, you're okay. Yeah, running NHS on purpose to make it private. Yeah. Yeah, we can all see what's happening. But unfortunately, there's loads of people with loads of money that will make it happen. Whatever we try and do, we'll never get there. Good fry, lots next door here. Casper's, they do a good one. Quite a few places. Afternoon, Martin. Here we are. Right. Let's go inside. We wanted a quick look around. It's hot today.
Cold in there.
Cold in there. Yeah, that's where I'm going to head now. Yeah.
Cold in there.
Hi there. Oof. Oh yeah.
Cold in here.
It is cold in here. Yeah, lovely and cool in here. Hi Tom. Here we are. Here's where I work. There's my workstation. Hi Dom. You just been a late night for you or a late start? Oh, your shadow, yeah. Me and me shadow. Oh, I'm 1% on my phone. I just realised that. It's going to go. No, I'm working. We're lucky that we've got this far. So I'm going to have to say cheerio. Here we are. That's what the bar looks like. Oh, gone.